Okay, on Delta Math assignment on trig, it asks us to express the sine of C in simplest fraction, as a simplest fraction. So you're going to put smiley at C, and you're going to label your parts. This is your hypotenuse. This is your adjacent. What do you need for sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. So I'm going to have to do the Pythagorean theorem because I want to know the opposite. So I'm going to have 20 squared equals 16 squared plus x squared. 400 equals 256 plus x squared. Subtract 256. I get 144 equals x squared. So x is 12 when I take the square root of 144. Now to make that fraction, I want the opposite, which is 12. I want the hypotenuse, which is 20. And I need to simplify that. 2 goes into both. 4 also goes into both. 4 goes in there 3 times. Goes in there 5 times. My answer here is 3 over 5. We are looking for the tangent of H in this problem, which tells me that I need to put smiley at H. If smiley is sitting at H, I'm going to label my parts. This is my hypotenuse. This is my opposite. This is my adjacent. The tangent uses the opposite over the adjacent. So which two parts of the triangle do I need? 28 over 7, which simplifies to 4. So my answer here is 4. It asks for it in simplest, as a simplest fraction, which you would just put 4 as your answer. Question that we're looking at now asks you to put your answer in simplest radical form. It wants the sine from angle D. So smiley is sitting here. This is my opposite. This is my adjacent. This is my hypotenuse. So for sine, I'm going to need the opposite over the hypotenuse, which is 1 over the square root of 94. But I can't leave it like that. So I take 1 over the square root of 94, and I multiply it by the square root of 94 over the square root of 94. Gives me the square root of 94 over 94. Does 94 even simplify? I don't think so, so this is my answer. Okay, so we're looking for x here, and we know this angle is 71 degrees, so smiley goes here. From smiley's perspective, this is the opposite, and this is the adjacent. Since I'm dealing with opposite and adjacent, that means I'm using the tangent. I know the angle is 71, and I need to place the values in there, opposite over adjacent. Now to solve this, I'm going to just multiply 5.7 times the tangent of 71. So I can do 5.7 times the tangent of 71. I could find the tangent of 71 and then multiply it by 5.7. Either way, I'm going to get, round to the nearest tenth, 16.55 makes that be 16.6 for that answer. Okay, we're using trig to find the angle. So this is the angle I'm interested in. So here sits smiley. This is my opposite. This is my adjacent. That tells me that I'm using tangent. So that's going to be 6.7 over 4.9. This is where you use the second button, and then the tangent, and then you enter the fraction, and it will tell you the angle. Second, tangent, it's going to have the little -1 on it. It's going to tell you your angle is, this is round to the nearest tenth, 53.8.